Well, good evening and a warm welcome to all our viewers joining in. We are coming you live from Sharjah International Cricket Stadium for the 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024. We are here for a cracker of a contest where Emirates Group cricket team will be taking on Mumand and Company Real Estate. It's the Super Wednesday and a double header, and this is the first of the second match that we are coming you live and exclusive. Without wasting any of our time, let's head down straight to the center where my co-commentator is with the captain and the match referee, Mr. Ahmed Khwaja.
Toss time for match number 5 of the 30th Bukhatir S10 competition 2024 powered by Fan Code. To my left are the two captains leading Fly Emirates. We have Usman Mushtaq, our match referee Mr. Tehseen Javed, and the captain of Mumand Real Estate, Irfan Yusufzai. It's going to be Fly Emirates to flip the coin. Heads is the call from Mumand. It has come down as tails. Usman bhai, coin flip आप जीते हैं, क्या फैसला करेंगे?
हम बॉलिंग करेंगे पहले तो
पिच को देख के क्या लग रहा है कि बॉलिंग फर्स्ट कितने पे उनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना चाहेंगे?
हम लोग 100 से अंदर इनको 80 तक 80-90 ओके है, क्योंकि विकेट आपको पता शारजा का थोड़ा सा बैटिंग ट्रैक होता है, तो सेकंड टाइम थोड़ा सा इजी हो जाएगा हमारे लिए कि उस टारगेट के हिसाब से हम लोग खेलेंगे. तो अगर क्योंकि लास्ट मैचेस मैंने देखे हैं 60, 50, 65 इतने अभी जो फ्यू मैचेस हुए हैं जो लास्ट T10 के, तो इसमें इतना ही रन्स बन रहा है, तो सेकंड टाइम थोड़ा इजी है चेस करने के लिए.
सर 20 ओवर फॉर्मेट और 10 ओवर फॉर्मेट में क्या एडजस्टमेंट करनी पड़ती है टीम को?
एडजस्टमेंट ये टू बी फ्रैंक के ये हम लोग जब से क्रिकेट खेल रहा हूँ, फर्स्ट टाइम खेल रहा हूँ मैं T10 मैं, क्योंकि क्रिकेट से काफ़ी पेंडेमिक में आपको पता स्टक हो गए सारे, तो उसके बाद अभी क्रिकेट दोबारा एमरेट्स ने जब स्टार्ट किया तो ये फर्स्ट हमारा इवेंट है T10 का, तो लेट्स सी देखते हैं क्या होता है.
चले फर्स्ट है लेकिन लास्ट ज़रूर नहीं होगा. बेस्ट ऑफ लक.
थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक्स.
इरफान यूसुफज़ई, अनफॉर्चुनेटली टॉस हार गए. अगर आप टॉस जीतते तो क्या करते?
टॉस जीत के हम भी वही जो फैसला था ना वही करना था. सो गेम में टॉस में आ गया, तो अभी इंशाल्लाह हमने पूरा कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम अपनी बैटिंग पे फोकस दे दें और हम एक अच्छा टारगेट दे दें. सो हम टफ टाइम दें इस टीम को.
बैटिंग फर्स्ट, अच्छा टारगेट आपके ज़हन पे इस पिच पे क्या लग रहा है?
सो इंशाल्लाह हमारी कोशिश होगी 110 टारगेट दे दे. सो बॉलिंग हमारे पास अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह स्ट्रॉन्ग है और इंशाल्लाह हम कवर कर लेंगे फिर.
और आपको इस टीम की कप्तानी सौंपी गई है, कैसा फील करें, कैसा मूड है?
बस सर जी ये तो कुदरत की निशानी है ना, कभी कभी आ जाता है ऐसा सीन. सो खुश है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. हम अपने कप्तानी में पूरी कोशिश करें कि पूरी टीम को चलाए और एक टीम को एक अच्छा मैसेज दे दे और स्पॉन्सर को भी दे दे और कप्तान को भी दे दे कि आज फर्स्ट टाइम कैप्टनसी मिली है, सो एक अच्छा मैसेज देना चाहिए और क्रिकेट अच्छी खेलनी चाहिए.
क्या बात है. वेल, गुड लक फॉर द मैच इरफान.
थैंक यू.
Right, then news from the center. Fly Emirates have won the toss. They've elected to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja. Fly Emirates elected to bowl first. Let's have a look at the squads of both the teams. Leading from the front, Usman Mushtaq, who's been in good nick of late. Senthil Prabhu, good to see him back into the squad. Irfan Arif, Wajahat Rasool, Umar Jet, I hope he's doing fine after that injury to his leg. Amin Miflal, Krishna Kumar, Ansar Hashir, who's doing the glove work tonight, Damit Jaisuriya, Azim Khan and Shoaib Khatak for Fly Emirates. And for Mumand and Company Real Estate, Noor Muslim Yar, Habibullah, Ahmad Khan, Sohail Shah, Kashif Khan, Saad Afridi. A lot of Khans in there. Irfan Yusufzai, Usman Bangash, Mohammad Adil and Saad Ali Rifai, who's played really well in the T20 format which happened of late, and joining alongside is Simranjeet Singh. Two equally poised sides, but on paper slightly looking better is Fly Emirates. And we've just in getting ready for the umpires to walk out to the center and the players to take place. And joining me in the comm box after finishing his toss responsibilities is Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome, Ahmed.
Good evening, Rizwan. Thank you so much for that lovely intro. And yes, you're absolutely right. More Khans. Well, it feels like a Bollywood picture here. But let's see. Mumand Co. and Co Real Estate. A young side, exciting side. Let's see if they can put the performance forward with the bat after being invited to do so by Fly Emirates.
Well, I've been calling the games off late in the T20 format, which held the 30th Bukhatir League T20 format. They played really well, slightly off color in the league stages, but they had They have the firepower, they've got all the ammunition. It's just that, they need to sort of get adjusted to these kind of, formats and the stages of the game. And they've been playing a lot of Division 2 and Division 3 matches, but in here it's completely a different story altogether.
Oh, absolutely. You feel the pressure of the occasion, the venue as well. World record holding venue, that is the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And of course, all of this action being live streamed on the Sports Eye YouTube channel, and of course on the Fan Code app in India. So there is that hint of extra pressure as always, but let's see. It's a 10 over format. You can't think about it too much. 2 overs of mandatory power play, and then of course you have the floating power play in your pocket to use before the final over. Let's see if Mumand can make a good fist of things.
Well, absolutely, and it will be interesting to see how they go about in the power play, as that's going to be very crucial, irrespective whether it's a T10 format or a T20 format. But I would like to see some big hitting or pyrotechnics happening in those 2 overs, Ahmed.
Oh, absolutely. So Usman Bangash will be facing the first delivery for Mumand and Co. Real Estate. 2 umpires out there in the middle, and it's going to be Wajahat Rasool, the leg spinner, opening the bowling for Fly Emirates. So interesting tactics. Ring field on the offside. There is a long on and a deep mid wicket in place for Bangash. So here we go. Match number 5 of the S10 underway. And right on the money is Wajahat Rasool. Doesn't turn the ball a lot, but super consistent.
Well, absolutely spot on. He's very consistent with his line and lens, and he's been given that responsibility for Fly Emirates to come out and bowl in the power play. And he's doing quite well of late, Ahmed.
Oh, hint of extra bounce. Just got a bit squared up there. Good fielding in the backward point region. But Usman Bangash will get off the mark with the single. And opening alongside him is Habib. Let's see if he can deliver the killer blow in the power play.
Well, he's deceptive. He tries to entice the batsman to go after him. It's not easy to pick his line. He's lower in the air. But you've got to be watchful when you're playing against Rasool. And Habibullah is one aggressive batter who doesn't mind irrespective of the bowler he's actually facing.
Oh, he's gone straight up. Mid-off circling underneath it. Oh, confusion. Utter confusion. Nobody made the call. And Habibullah Khatak gets an early life.
This is what they say. You've got a call when you're running towards the catch. And unfortunately, on that occasion, both of the fielder converging towards that catch did not call out. And both of them miss out on an opportunity there. Unlucky for Rasool and a life for Habib.
Yeah, comedy of errors there. This time he smashed it and finds the gap in the covers. A lot of fielders in the offside ring, but he's pierced the gap to perfection.
Gave himself a bit of room and pierced it perfectly, bisecting those 2 fielders there. A lot of power behind that shot. A first boundary for Mumand and company.
So Habibullah Khatak. This time just the toe end of the bat. A lot of free real estate on the onside, and they're running for 2. That's good calling between the wickets and positive running as well.
But that's exactly what you've got to do when you're playing the shortest format of the game. Ensure you don't have many dot deliveries. Convert those singles and doubles, and when you have a lot of ground available on the onside, you might as well capitalize it.
Yeah, not a bad over by any means from Wajahat. Only 9 runs off it, but he'd like to finish it off well. This one was the seam up delivery, and he'll conclude with the dot ball. So, Mumand, 9 for no loss after the first. It's going to be Shoaib Abid, or Shoaib Khatak, or Shoaib Khan, as he's known as. He has plenty of names. Former bowling coach here at the Sharjah Cricket Academy. And good to see him representing a top tier franchise like Fly Emirates. Skillful bowler, very consistent, hits that seam consistently. Taking a look at the field, there is a deep third and a deep mid wicket in place. Fine leg in the circle, mid off and mid on are up as well. So let's see if Usman can look to express himself. Oh, nicely bowled in swinger. Getting that movement in the air. We've seen that in the last 2 days here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. There is swing on offer for the fast man.
Well, absolutely, and you still got to have that skill to produce those swinging deliveries, and we've known Shoaib doing that time and again for his team Fly Emirates. It'll be interesting to see how Usman will combat Shoaib.
Yeah, I'd like to see a short mid wicket in place perhaps, or that flick in the air if he's going to bowl in swing. Oh, hanging on the back foot to an incoming delivery. That's slightly risky, Rizwan.
Well, absolutely, you've got to be watchful. And the good thing about Shoaib that he does quite often is, he bowls to his field, Ahmed, and he's got those designated areas that he bowls in those channels and ensures more often than not it is towards his field.
Good start so far. 2 dot deliveries will give him some confidence. Short and sharp format, that is the S10. Outside edge, past the keeper. Well, could they have used a first slip there? And it's trickled away for 4.
Well, they will take it the way, irrespective of the way they're coming in. The third man was quite wide, and another boundary added to the tally of Mumand and company real estate. And it's such format, Ahmed. Any runs, irrespective whether it's an inside edge or whatever it is, they will certainly take it.
Oh, absolutely. There's no space on the scorecard to describe the shot, just the score. But genuine outside edge, beautiful outswing at that time from Shoaib. So showing all his skills and just asking that deep third fielder, just move a bit finer. So Usman Bangash gets his first boundary of the evening. Not a bad start for Mumand. And well, a slight change now. The third man is coming up and they've pushed the mid off back to the fence. So a long off and a deep mid wicket for Shoaib Khan now. Oh, all at sea. He wasn't sure which way the ball was going to swing.
Good delivery. Absolutely brilliant from Shoaib on that occasion. No room whatsoever on the offer, and Usman is one such batter, is quite strong towards the square of the wicket on the leg side, and that's exactly what he's eyeing at the vacant areas towards the onside.
Yeah, and the length from Shoaib has been excellent. Not too full, not too short, just in the right areas. And he's bowled him. Well, has that gone through his legs and crashing into leg stump?
A beautiful pitch of delivery coming in from Shoaib. Bangash was being tested out there, and have a look at that. Going through the gate. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. Between those 2 legs and straight on to the timber.
Well, he might consider himself a bit unlucky, but that was a very poor shot. So Mumand lose their first wicket, 13 for 1. Coming in at number 3. I believe he trains here at the Sharjah Cricket Academy, if I'm not wrong. I might have seen him in age group cricket. So Shoaib Khan has struck early. Deep third and a deep square leg in position for Saad. Oh, just overbalancing a bit. Has to be careful. They will take a leg by, and that's a superb over from Shoaib Khan. 14 for 1 after 2. So far, Mumand have not taken the power play, so the field will spread on the onside. Ring field, short third point, extra cover in the circle. Everybody back on the onside as well as the long off and the cover sweeper. Oh, he's bowled him. Well, Saad trying to play too many shots at the same moment. Couldn't decide what he wanted to do, and that ball has drifted onto leg stump.
Well, as the format of the game is, it is one of the prolific batters, I can tell you that. But today, unfortunately, succumbing to the pressure, and Saad will have to depart after scoring, after a golden duck, in fact.
Well, that's a huge blow to Mumand. They needed this young lad to score, and now they are in serious trouble. 14 for 2. Early wickets, keeping a lid on the scoring. Oh, yeah, and even a gentle full toss is not put away here, Rizwan.
Well, 2 wickets already, and that could be the cause of concern for Ahmed that he's watchfully played that. Well, Ahmed, it's a shorter format of the game. Do you actually stitch up a partnership or just go bang bang from ball one? This is going to be a point of discussion, especially when you lost 2 wickets early on.
Well, Habib Khattak is certainly going to play his way. I think, to be quite honest, there's just no time to rebuild, so to speak. Just try to play your shots, hope they come off. And so far, Mumand are struggling to get it away. And good bowling coming in from Usman Mushtaq. This time heave towards mid-wicket. Fielder in position takes the catch. And it's the second scalp for Usman.
Beautiful stuff from Usman Mushtaq, the skipper of Fly Emirates, ensuring he's providing those timely breakthroughs for his team. Another catch and comfortably held in the deep. And another one bites the dust for Mumand and company real estate. They are in dire straits now. Just having a look at the replay. And Ahmed will have to depart after scoring just one of 2.
Are in a heap of trouble here. Just throwing away their wickets with some poor shot selection. And they're up against it. Meanwhile, this man on screen has bowled an immaculate over. Only 2 runs conceded. Nicely chopped away for a single. But you can clearly see they're struggling for some rhythm in their batting here, Rizwan.
Well, absolutely. And Noor Muslim, I mean, he's young, talented, has the capability to hit those big blows out of the park. Has played for 7 districts juniors and a lot of local domestic circuit in the UAE. He's got a different role altogether tonight.
That has been absolutely hammered. He almost took out his running mate there, Habib Khattak. And he's not wearing a helmet either. A lucky escape and a very good over from Usman Mushtaq. 18 for 3. He's off to a start, 10 off 6. Meanwhile, Shoaib Khan will continue. And I think that's the right approach. I don't like this tactic of holding back your bowlers. It's just 2 overs. If he's in good rhythm, continue with him.
Well, Usman Mushtaq has been associated with Fly Emirates for a very long time. He knows how to marshal his troops. He's been there at the ICC Academy also. Definitely full marks for his leadership skills, and that's exactly what he's doing in a shorter format of the game, getting his top-notch bowler back into the attack. And Yorker drifting down the leg, I don't know, and it's been given. In fact, we'll have to wait and watch the replay. I thought for a second it was drifting down the leg.
Yeah, Iftikhar Ali giving the finger. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that was perhaps crashing into leg stump. He forgot that he was standing on middle rather than the leg stick. And Habibullah was looking dangerous. And he has to return to the dugout for 10. Well, the 4th wicket down for Mumand. Now they are in serious trouble. And Habibullah Khattak just leg before, just got a bit too straight to that in-swinger. And Shoaib Khan has bowled a wonderful spell. 2 wickets to his name as well. So far all going according to plan for Fly Emirates. Consistent wickets being taken. And that is putting a lot of pressure on Mumand. Still have all of 6 overs after this. Oh, brilliant Yorker, and look at that take from the keeper. That's a fantastic stop.
Beautiful delivery yet again from Shoaib, troubling the batters out there, and Fly Emirates are certainly flying really high. Above that 40,000 altitude, I would say. These guys have played some really good cricket over the past couple of months here in the UAE.
Well, Mumand and co are facing some turbulence, that's for sure. But Shoaib was a bit upset with his keeper. Perhaps he thought there was an edge. Bowled him. It was always on the cards. And Sohail Shah swing and a miss. And Shoaib Khan is on fire.
Well, I completely disagree with the people who say T10 is a batter's game, but Shoaib is proving us wrong. What a wonderful piece of delivery, crashing into the timber. Yet again, Shoaib living up to the expectations of the Fly Emirates. A wonderful delivery to end Sohail's short stint. In fact, he goes out for a golden duck.
Hold up an end. Inside edge off the pad. And Shoaib Khan, well, he'd be dearly wishing for one more over here, wouldn't he?
Oh, absolutely, yes. But as we know, it's just 2 overs that he can actually come out and bowl. But the way I would take it, Ahmed, for these youngsters, especially Muslim Yar and Yusuf Zai, a perfect platform for them to come out and show their skills and talent and try to cement their position in the team. That's what they can do. This is a very good opportunity for them to come and explore and showcase their talent.
Oh, absolutely. Just need to show a bit more discretion at the crease. Nicely bowled again. It was just shaping away from Muslim Yar, but playing close to the body and all along the carpet for a quick single.
Well, he has to stitch a partnership here for sure. They need to find a way, at least get over that 80 run mark if they can, but looks like it's going to be a Herculean task for them given they've lost half of their side. But why not? If you can find some big blows, you might get close to that 60-70 mark and give something for their bowlers to fight at.
Mid-off comes into the circle and the fine leg goes deep. Oh, well, there you go. Irfan Yusufzai trying to reverse him over point. Not quite, but a superb spell from Shoaib Khan. 2 overs, 3 wickets for just 5 runs. Mumand and Co. 20 for 5. Well, so far going all according to plan for Fly Emirates. Shoaib Khan with a brilliant spell. Look at that, 10 dot deliveries in a spell of 2 overs. That is quite incredible. And Usman Mushtaq with his occasional off spin doing a great job as well. Challenging the batters to clear that leg side fence and twice producing the wicket. And there you can see they were 13 for no loss. And just in a matter of moments, they've been reduced to 5 down. Usman Mushtaq continues. And I think Noor Muslim Yar has made it very clear. He just wants to take the side along and bat the complete 10 overs.
Well, that's a smart way to go forward, given you've lost so many wickets already. And Mushtaq is quite smart enough. He's just trying to entice the batsman to go after them towards the onside, given it's a massive boundary. It's not easy to clear that. But you never know with Yusufzai and Muslim Yar. They've got that Pathan power where they can clear it quite comfortably.
They have plenty of space to work with on the onside. Only the fine leg in the circle. Everybody else back. Well, that's a smashing drive through extra cover. But Amin Miflal very smartly posted a touch squarer more towards extra.
And they're doing the glove work as Ansar for Fly Emirates. He's another aggressive batter for Fly Emirates. Usually comes in the top order. It'll be interesting to see how he combats a shorter format of the game, known for his ballistic hitting.
Well, it's tailor-made for the batters, isn't it? Go out, express yourself. There's not going to be much recrimination from the dugout if you fail. It's the nature of the beast. Oh, a lot of shuffling in the crease there from Irfan Yusufzai. Certainly a character.
Well, slow through the air, not very easy to pick up Usman Mushtaq there. He was trying to go big towards the covers region, could not succeed. Walks down the wicket and straight into the hands of the fielder towards the mid-wicket region. A bit of fumble, but they will just settle in for a single. End of over number 5, 24 for 5.
From the Sharjah Cricket Academy and looks to be spinners from the Bukhatir end. Let's see if he can pick up some wickets as well. Mumand is just struggling along, going at below 5 runs per over. So they need something to happen. Oh, good in swing once again. Well targeted, aiming for the toes. And all they can do is pick up 1.
Comes in with a lot of experience and vintage, Usman. Umar Jatt, I beg your pardon, one of the prolific cricketers in the domestic circuit, was slightly away from cricket with a knee injury, but good to see him back of late.
Oh, absolutely. Like Usman Mushtaq mentioned, it's a rebooted team, Fly Emirates. They've been playing regularly the last couple of seasons. Oh, good delivery once again. Just using the shoulder, getting that ball to nip in off the surface. So a lot of veterans are returning to the fold, and that's a great sign.
Absolutely. It's just a case of getting together and playing a couple of games and strategizing themselves, come up with the combinations suitable against your opponent.
Oh, hint of a way swing this time. Polite inquiry, but I'm sure that was just the bat grazing the pitch rather than a genuine edge.
I reckon there's still a bit of niggle with Umar Jatt there. He's not looking 100% out there, but I tell you what a cricketer he is. I mean, he gives his 200%, I would say. He's very good with the bat as well and can roll his arm with a couple of good overs as well in the middle.
Nicely pushed off the back foot. There'll be runs here. Big offside boundary, only one man sweeping. So a good looking punch coming in from Noor. So just seems to be finding his timing now.
He fancies medium pacers and pacers as opposed to a spinner, Muslim Yar, and he would definitely look to score some runs up against Umar Jatt.
Oh, bit of hesitation. Both batters were in the middle of the pitch there. And very lucky that misfield took the ball away from Mushtaq.
They've got to be careful. They've already lost 5 wickets in pursuit of a decent total here, but then losing those wickets at regular intervals, hampering the cause for getting those runs. Yusuf Zai, 3 of 7 for him. He wouldn't mind that as they lost so many wickets already.
Oh, top edge over the keeper. And it's taken a long while coming, but finally a boundary for a moment. So at the end of the 6th over, 32 for 5. Powerplay. So has some protection in the deep. Oh, extra bounce. That was beautifully bowled.
Good delivery coming in from Wajahat Rasool. It's time for him to get those economical figures back under 6 if he can, because he's been expensive in the first over. That boundary actually giving away those 9 runs in the first over. Muslim Yar 7 of 9 so far.
Nicely chopped away. Long chase for the cover sweeper. And Amin Maflal does really well. Wajahat Rasool, he's a player tailor-made for this format, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I fully echo with you. And it's when you actually look at him, Ahmed, it looks like you can actually go bang bang against him, but it's not easy. Those slow, deceptive deliveries are not easy to pick up and score runs, and that's why he has been successful in the T20 and the T10 formats.
And a great batter as well, packs a punch in that middle order role. Oh, that's a brute of a delivery. Perfect line and perfect length.
And a beautiful bounce as well, if you actually look at that. A good bounce, and Muslim Yar had absolutely no answers to that delivery.
Yeah, sometimes they're just too good to play. No single there. Be careful, Irfan. But yeah, that was smart thinking. He knew there was nobody in the onside ring, so they've taken the overthrow. So Irfan Yusufzai is showing some great game awareness.
A couple of runs with the overthrows that have been conceded here, but then they win phenomenal with the extras, not giving away many extras, which is a good thing for Fly Emirates.
Just glided away, couldn't beat the short third though. So it's been a tidy comeback over from Wajahat Rasool, only 3 runs off it. Doesn't look like he's much of a bowler, but can be difficult to get away. And keeps nagging away outside off stump and has that extra bounce as well. Oh, through the legs and bowled him. Well, that was a la Shane Warne himself.
Well, second time tonight, twice this has happened, going between the legs and knocking the wood over. Have a look at that. Absolutely magnificent. And Wajahat Rasool gets some redemption, and Yusufzai will have to take a long walk back to the dugout after scoring 7 of 10.
It's going to be trial by spin from both ends now. Very capable left arm spinner. But he does have the shorter onside boundary. So that may be a bit of a risk against Noor Muslim Yar.
Well, you definitely took away my words. I was about to comment on that. I would have fancied him from the Bukhatir end, but left arm spinner, it'll be interesting to see how he will channel his deliveries. Coming in, Miflal, first delivery, trying to go up aerial, Muslim Yar, and that's racing towards the boundary. Not a great start for Miflal.
Yeah, mid-off was in the circle. So Noor Muslim Yar with a good calculated hit here. And a much needed boundary for Mumand. He's been the standout batter. 14 of 13. But they need plenty more. Could this be the start of an expensive over? Oh, they'll take a single on the misfield. Well, Kashif Khan is very rapid between the wickets, that's for sure.
Lucky there, they managed to pick up a single, and it's very clear they've got 16 legal deliveries. Anything over 70 is what they would at least be looking at, and Kashif Khan would definitely have to go big from ball 1. He does not have time.
Oh, good looking shot over the offside ring. But they'll have to run here. It's not going to reach the fence. Oh, the relay throw has gone wrong. And they'll pick up 3. So that's good stuff.
With those lot of grassland on the offside, they've managed to pick up 3 good runs for Mumand and Company Real Estate.
Well, they know all about real estate. That could be a very expensive property there. Oh, quicker one, pushed through. And that almost got through his defense.
Muslim Yar clearly disappointed, was eyeing that cow corner on that occasion, but smart work from Miflal.
Yeah, square leg is in the circle. Slower in the air, nice deception. Just couldn't pierce the gap. And yeah, he's just getting a bit frustrated for some reason.
They've got all the field right towards the edge of the circle. They can still manage to pick up a couple singles by just tapping it around rather than going hard. And this time around they managed to pick up a single, and that will be the end of over number 8. And Mumand and Company Real Estate are 44 for 6.
First over was not bad, just conceded that final ball boundary. Third man in the circle. And interesting, they've taken square leg within the ring. So they're tempting Noor Muslimiyar to swing across the line against the fast bowler. Oh, sliced away behind point. That's a beautiful shot from Noor Muslimiyar.
There was an overpitched delivery and it was a hit me delivery, and Noor Muslimiyar capitalizes on it. Comfortable shot towards the deep point region, and a welcome boundary yet again for Mumand and Company Real Estate.
Well, you did mention he's strong against pace, and he's shown exactly that. Just unlocking his wrist. Beautiful shot. And adjustment in the field. The point has moved finer. The third man has moved squarer for Umarjat. Looking for that gap to the right of the point fielder this time. And they're running on the throw. Well, that's good stuff from Noor Muslimiyar. This is an excellent knock.
A wonderful intent, and they've got to display that 6 runs scored already of the first 2 deliveries, and Muslimiyar taking the onus and the responsibility on his shoulders, trying to get his team to a formidable total where their bowlers can fight through in this battle.
Yeah, I do feel bowling is the strong suit. So like you mentioned, if they can get up to 75, 70, something there or thereabouts, could be a defendable score. Pulled away, and that will hit the fence. Nicely done by Muslimiyar.
Beautiful shot from Muslimiyar on that occasion. Half tracker into the rib area, I would say, slightly going down leg and comfortably placed towards the deep fine. Another boundary added to the tally of Mumand and Company.
Well, I don't want to be harsh, but when you have your fine legged square leg up, why are you trying to bowl a bouncer? So Umarjat just perhaps wrong selection of delivery, perhaps got frustrated with that early boundary, and his spell has been an expensive one. Could this be a very big over? Pulled away, but straight to square leg. The slower bouncer comes in, and that's a huge blow to Mumand. Muslimiyar is out.
Muslimiyar trying to go big, and Umarjat finally gets his man. A reward towards the end for Umarjat, and he'll be happy with that wicket. Muslimiyar will have to depart after putting in some effort. 26 of 21 for him, and Mumand are 54 for 7.
So time is certainly running out, and Umarjat, after some frustration, did get his man. 8 illegal deliveries remaining in the innings. Oh, away swinger. Did get the movement, but not the line right.
Waiver delivery outside the tram line. Very rare case scenario from Fly Emirates. Extra added to the tally. Well, Ahmed, you come from Lahore, I come from Hyderabad, India. We don't get to play a lot of T10 matches in India, especially with the leather ball. Yes, they do shorter formats, but with the tennis ball, not with the leather ball. But it's good to see those shorter formats, creating that entertainment for the viewers.
Oh, absolutely. And where was it invented? Right here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The first ever T10 tournament was played right on this hallowed venue about 5 or 6 years ago, if I'm not wrong. And since then, it's caught like wildfire, being played all over the globe now. And it's catching on day by day. Oh, in the slot and lofted. And good fielding. That's good work. Out at deep end wicket. Saved the boundary. And in fact, they have only taken 1 run, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, seems so. So poor running between the wickets. 57 for 7. Flal to bowl the final over. Beautifully flighted, and Kashif just out of his reach. So it's certainly going to be a below par score here for Mumand and Co. Swing and a miss, but they'll steal a bye here.
He's trying to go big, didn't find the connection there. Definitely below par score. And with the likes of Ansar and the batters, Krishna Kumar, they would definitely want to finish it off as soon as possible, ensuring the run rate goes up. That was skied up in the air, racing towards the boundary, and that will be a boundary for Saad Afridi.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the long off was doing there. He was very, very square. It was a huge gap between them. And Saad Afridi with a nice calculated blow. Got a good chunk of it. Couple of bounces over the rope. Much needed 4 runs. And he's nailed it again. Long on, will be beaten. Back-to-back boundaries for Afridi. We've heard that before.
Coming from the meat of the bat and ensuring the Afridis performing yet again at the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium.
Oh, absolutely. That name is associated with this venue. A lot of history. I can still remember that performance versus Sri Lanka. Got 75 runs, then 5 wickets. Boom Boom Afridi, one of the greatest to ever do it, especially in the shorter formats. This time it will go to the long off, but he's done his job. He's done what he could. Over to you, Kashif Khan.
Well, that's exactly what you can expect when you have Afridis. You can expect some pyrotechnics out at the center. But with Kashif Khan, you can still rely for another big one, but he completely misses it on that occasion.
So Mumand and Co, well, just kept losing wickets consistently. And in the end, they conclude their batting effort at 67 for 7. Perhaps 10 or 12 runs short of what would be a defendable score.
Oh, absolutely. They will be pretty pleased with the efforts that they've put in the field, especially with those wonderful bowling performance from Shoaib. Let's have a look at the batting scorecard. Ahmed, not much contribution from the top order, but Muslim Yar showed some intent. Alongside, he managed to stitch up a partnership, a small one, with Yusuf Zai. 26 of 21 for him, and Saad Afridi in the end 10 of 4 with just 3 extras, which is commendable.
Yeah, Fly Emirates, the bowling was spot on, very disciplined. And like you mentioned, the top order failed to fire for Mumand and Co. In terms of the bowling, well, there were quite a few excellent performances. 3 for 5 from Shoaib Khan, 2 for 8 for Usman Mushtaq, 1 wicket apiece for Wajahat Rasool and Umar Jat. And there you can see the fall of wickets just kept coming along consistently, and they never could find any batting rhythm in their innings. So it's a target of 68 for Fly Emirates to get their first win of the Bukhatir S10. Will they be able to achieve that mark? We'll find out in just a few minutes when the run chase begins. Till then, stay tuned. UAE. It's match number 5 of the Bukhatir League S10 2024 powered by Fan Code. And well, Fly Emirates, they've done the job with the ball so far. Restricted Mumand and Co to just 67 runs. And now the two openers are out there in the middle. Wajahat Rasool, well, he started the bowling for Fly Emirates. He'll be opening the innings as well, as we have the fielders in position. Slip in place. Ringfield on the offside. A deep square leg and a deep third in position. And Krishna Kumar will be opening alongside Wajahat Rasool. And joining me in the comm box is Rizwan Rahman. Good evening, Riz.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. Shorter format of the game, quick turnaround time, and we all are in readiness for the run chase. It will be interesting to see how Fly Emirates will chase this down.
So Irfan Yusufzai, the skipper, well, he does have a bit of pace about him, but he needs to get his line right.
With those short runs to the very little runs to chase down, you've got to be careful with those extras. Yusufzai slightly wavered on that occasion, drifting down the leg, and Fly Emirates open their account with an extra.
Yeah, it's a very much a new look opening pair for Fly Emirates. Perhaps experimenting with that low score to chase. It's just above run a ball, nothing more than that. Oh, rushed onto him there. A bit of extra bounce from that good length. And Irfan Yusufzai with a very optimistic appeal, to say the least.
I'm not too sure what was the appeal for. It was definitely pitching outside leg and the height factor as well. And Yusufzai, he'll have to wear his thinking cap on, try something different, try to produce those couple of wickets in the power play to get his team back into the hunt. They've got to play out of their skin, Ahmed.
Absolutely. He is on the attack with the slip, but hasn't found that off-stump channel just yet. So let's see if he can get it right. Maybe a few looseness out of his system now. Whipped away, but there is a short mid-wicket in position. Well, it's a young-looking side, Mumand and Co, so you do expect the ground fielding to be pretty good.
Well, they've played some decent amount of cricket in the recently concluded Ramadan League as well as the T20 format. They've actually evolved well with time. They've played well. They've been polished. They've got training staff as well. They're missing a couple of big names. Khamar is missing out tonight, and even the skipper Mumand as well.
Let's see. Still plenty of cricket to be played in the S10. 70 matches over a 1 month. Oh, trying to flash that away behind point. And a hint of variable bounce maybe.
Absolutely. And with that delivery, having a look at that, it would be ideal to have a slip in place for sure, provided he sticks to that line.
Absolutely. He's just gone towards backward point. I'd like to see him right next to the keeper, or maybe at gully, because the left-hander will tend to flash the ball hard going across him. Nice looking shot, but couldn't quite pierce the gap. Well, that's one thing they can do. Just perhaps push that required run rate up to 7 or 8 runs per over.
Yusufzai doing well after that wide extra of the first delivery. He's managed to come back with 3 dot deliveries on the trot, ensuring his bowling to the field, trying to crank up the pace as well. Bowling with a lot of G-force and velocity there, Yusufzai.
Yeah, a lot of airport lingo coming in from Rizwan. Oh, that's a beautiful on drive. Wow, Krishna Kumar. Habibullah Bangash. Oh, great effort, but couldn't scoop it in. And it's the first boundary for Emirates.
A good looking shot coming in from Krishna Kumar. Usually it's the Krishna Kumar Karate who plays the opening role, but tonight it is Krishna Kumar, and he manages to find the fence there. First boundary for Fly Emirates.
Yeah, the on drive, always such a pleasing shot. Just got in a bit of a tangle there, Habib Bangash. Great effort though. So the first boundary conceded. Pardon me, it's Habibullah Khatak there. Oh, beautiful delivery. Right in that perfect off-stump channel, and a hint of extra bounce as well. So not a bad over from Yusufzai. 5 for no loss. coaching staff here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, so he certainly knows this pitch like the back of his hand.
Well known for his brilliant spells in the T20 format, Simranjeet Singh. He's got that knack to pick up the wickets in the power play. It'll be a test as they're defending a low total. But Rasool would definitely want to go big up against Simranjeet.
Yeah, he's immediately told his deep mid-wicket fielder, come in a few yards, don't be right on the fence. It's a huge hit towards the onside. And even Wajahat Rasool will need to time it perfectly to clear that fence. So just call him in, be in a catching position off the rope. Starts off with an arm delivery, just perhaps sneaking down the leg side.
Good delivery to start off with. Well, but he's got to be careful with those lengths. He's got a lot of coverage on the offside. That's exactly where he's got to be aiming at. This is in the slot, skied up in the air, fielder backpedaling, and that will be a maximum.
Yeah, you can keep pedaling all the way into the stands. Huge hit from Wajahat Rasool. Didn't quite middle it, but look at those big long levers launching the ball, and that one remained hit. Great start for Wajahat Rasool.
Well, he's been given that responsibility due to the absence of Yasita Abekun and Krishna Karate, and is definitely living up to the expectations. A great and a good hit from Rasool.
Immediate change in the field. The long on comes into the circle and the mid-off drops back. The good thing about that stroke was he was targeting the right areas. Didn't drag it to the onside. Oh, it's a leading edge. Oh, just beyond the extra cover. Unlucky for Simranjeet.
Falls in no man's land. Unfortunately for Simranjeet, he almost thought he got his man, and Rasool survives there.
We've seen that spongy bounce from that good length area throughout the S10 so far. It's not been a complete flat road to bat on. You need to apply yourself a bit. Meanwhile, we have the left-hander Kumar on strike now. So there is a deep mid-wicket and a very wideish long on, trying to protect a very short boundary. So Simranjeet will need to get this absolutely right. Oh, and he has nice drift and some turn as well, but they'll steal a leg by.
Well, after those heavy rains, Ahmed, we were calling the games out here. There was a lot of numbness in the pitch. Not an easy wicket to bat on, but over a period of time, after these fortnight or 15 odd days, the wicket's behaving really, really well.
It's quite incredible that we're actually having live cricket here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Their ground staff has done an unbelievable job. A big heave towards the onside. And as I was saying, well, almost half the UAE, it felt like, was drowning. But they've managed to get the ground ready, save the pitches. So full credit to them. That's a wonderful job done.
Well, incredible, phenomenal work done by the groundsmen. No doubt about it. They've managed to get those games back, and a lot of entertainment for all our viewers as well.
Yeah, we can't be starved of cricket for too long. A beautiful slog sweep. One bounce over the rope, right out of the sweet spot from Krishna Kumar. And just ruining what was a decent over. 18 for no loss. Fly Emirates moving along nicely. Floating power play just yet, so the field is spread. Deep mid wicket, long on, long off, cover sweeper, and a deep square leg in position. So orthodox spinner's field. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money, and honing into that middle stump.
Good delivery from Kashif, the youngster. Got a bit of Rashid Khan. Not, I would not say 100%, but probably about 50-60%.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Even that percentage will do. Oh, it's sliced in the air and just in front of the long on. Another miscue from Rasool and another lucky escape.
Well, he was licking his lips there, Rasool, for sure. He didn't quite had that connection on that occasion. But didn't find the fence. But he's looking good so far. 9 of 6 for him. And Fly Emirates are looking comfortable so far.
Well, he reminds me of another leggy from that region. Oh, bowled him! There you go. Trying to play across the line and it's dribbled onto the stumps.
Magnificent delivery there from Kashif Khan, providing that much needed breakthrough for his team. And look at that. And Krishna Kumar cannot believe, and he'll have to take a walk back. He scores 8 of 9 and the first blood drawn, 19 for 1.
Nothing more than that, but it does feel like there's a spring in the step of Mumand now with that early wicket. And this young lad has looked really, really good. Very impressed. Oh, appealing. But just a polite inquiry.
That was a half tracker from Kashif. He'll just have to be careful with that. Probably a back of length would do for him. Anything short, Usman Mushtaq will definitely pounce on it.
Beautifully bowled. Wrong one. Going on straight with the arm. But clearly too high and maybe even sliding down leg.
Wonderful, wonderful piece of bowling from us. Well, have a look at that. Kashif Khan bowling really well. It's just given away that single Ahmed and managed to pick up a wicket and those dot deliveries.
Yeah, very consistent, repeatable action. And he's certainly right on the money, wicket to wicket, no room at all. Brilliant over comes to an end, 19 for 1. Spinners in this side. No power play taken just yet. So the field is spread. Long off, long on, deep mid wicket, deep square. Will they be smart about it and just push the ball into the onside or look for the big shot? Well, he's very wide on the crease. That may trouble him to find his line and length here, Rizwan.
Oh, absolutely. He's got to be careful. That starts off with a wide delivery. Kashif was able to create some pressure there, and if they can continue with that flow, they might be well in the game. However, they need to pick up some wickets here.
Absolutely. Well, he's very similar to Wajahat Rasool himself. Tall lad, big high delivery, and just getting that extra bounce. Let's see. As long as it's above runner ball, I feel this match will remain interesting.
Oh, absolutely. And Wajahat Rasool getting a taste of his own medicine. Gives himself a bit of room, goes aerial and goes big. That will be a maximum for Wajahat Rasool. He knows how to play his own bowling.
Oh, he certainly does. Hit it on top of the bounce. Big, powerful arms. And yes, just forcing it through sheer will. Didn't middle it, but just into the side screen. So he's dealing in sixes tonight, that's for sure.
Done well with the ball, doing it with the bat. What a player, Wajahat Rasool.
Certainly seems to be an inspired decision for him to open. That's hit flat, straight, and beats the long on. So now they're moving along nicely.
I'm not too sure if that also came from the sweet spot, Ahmed, but still it has found the fence. Another boundary, and Wajahat Rasool all of a sudden changing his gear into the sports mode.
That was always the worry. That one big over that could take the game away. Even though he's only conceded 10 runs, but when you're just about defending runner ball, even 10 runs can feel very, very painful. Well, Adil, if you can get him out, it won't matter. Nicely bowled. Hint of nip off the surface as well. So it hasn't been too bad. But Wajahat Rasool is looking in good touch. 19 of just 11 deliveries. Clearly, it's not an easy wicket to bat on, Rizwan.
Well, absolutely, yes. And especially when you're defending those low scores, Ahmed, one such good over will change the course of the game. And that's exactly what Wajahat Rasool has done. Anything in the slot, he did come underneath the ball and managed to pick up a maximum. No ball, signal from the umpire, and Wajahat Rasool would want to hold on to the strike.
Well, that's very sloppy from young Adil. Just overstepping the mark. Oh yeah, that's a big no ball. Nothing even in contact with the popping crease. And spot on is the umpire, Sher Afzal. So a free hit for the man in good touch. Already hit 2 sixes. Let's see what Adil can do about it. Oh, that's gone just over the leg stump or just beyond it. Very close call.
Well, in fact, that was he did shuffle a little bit. Yeah, that was a close call. And Afzal thinks that is definitely towards the leg side.
Yeah, slightly harsh there, but that is the nature of the format. Oh, that's a good one. Gets away with the free hit. So in the end, not that many runs conceded. 12 is all right. 31 for 1. Well, pardon me. There was one delivery remaining. And Wajahat Rasool will retain the strike. So 33 for 1 after 4. Adil was a bit expensive in his over. Simranjeet, well, he was bowling in the power play, so you can expect him to go for a few runs. Meanwhile, Kashif Khan, exciting leggy, will continue with his second over. Can he pick up the wicket of the danger man for Fly Emirates? Just 35 needed. Pushed into the gap. Not looking for two just yet. But he's been very impressive indeed, hasn't he?
Oh, absolutely. He's been spot on with his deliveries, not giving away any room whatsoever, ensuring he's bowling those channels perfectly. It'll be a test for Usman Mushtaq up against the youngster Kashif Khan.
Oh, just got it wrong out of the hand. And we saw, you're absolutely right, Usman was struggling to pick him out of the hand, trying to read him off the pitch. But he bowls it so quickly. And towards that middle and leg line, you need to be very secure with your defense. Just a bit of a drag down, nice pull shot. And they'll stick to one. So the captain is safely off the mark.
That arm delivery coming in and half tracker. This is one thing that I do want to comment about Kashif. Those half trackers could be painful. That's one area that he's got to work on. Well, apart from that, he's been absolutely brilliant.
It's a difficult art, leg spin. Only the best of the best can bowl six right on the money. Oh, extra bounce. Back of the hander that time and got away with it.
Test for Wajahat Rasool. Well, he's really good out there so far, but this is going to be a test for him up against a top-notch bowler, Kashif Khan.
Yeah, just drifting beyond the tram lines again. Maybe the dew is causing some problems. It's about 9 p.m. local time, and this is the time where that outfield starts to get a bit heavy.
Oh yes, and you've got to be careful. Get your towels in place and ensure that you dry up the ball completely. Goes big. There's a fielder there, and that's been taken. The umpires will definitely have a look at that. But I think that was a good catch in the end.
Yeah, great work there by Habibullah Khattak. He was aware of the boundary rope behind him. Wajahat just couldn't clear him. That back leg was pretty close. But I think, it's very, very close. But I think he may be fine. And Wajahat Rasool so far is not disputing it. Now he's seen the replay. Now he wants to just get the TV umpire into the action, but it seems to be okay to me.
Probably a different angle would give us a better picture, and they'll have to wait for the conclusive evidence from the third umpire.
Yeah, that boundary rope hasn't moved as far as I can see. It's all about the back heel of his right leg, but the fielder is claiming it, and from this angle he seems to be okay. Yeah, just the way you see the heel has moved. There's no movement on the boundary rope, but it's certainly a crucial decision that needs to be made.
Tough one for the third umpire. Not an easy one. Could be a case of touch and go. Probably the benefit of doubt could be in the favor of the batsman. We'll have to wait and watch.
Well, where are the good old days where you just take the fielder's word? Yes, it's been given out. So Kashif Khan gets Wajahat Rasool. A big moment in the game.
And Kashif finally gets his man. There was an interesting contest, and Wajahat Rasool cannot believe his luck. He usually opens the innings for Fly Emirates, known to be destructive, has scored a lot of runs in the power play. But one thing I do want to make a mention, he does struggle against spin. He likes pace on offer and he likes those flat wickets where the ball comes onto the bat.
Well, this is certainly not a flat wicket. Kashif Khan, could he prove to be the game changer of this game? Oh, down the leg side, mishandled by the keeper. And this will hurt. This will hurt a lot. 5 wides.
Well, that should have been stopped by the keeper at that level for sure. It could be deceptive, Kashif Khan, but you've got to be spot on with your glove work. Missing everybody there. 5 wides added to the tally.
Yeah, Usman Bangash there, just unsighted behind the big lad. And well, you can credit that 5 runs to Ansar. He'll say, look at that, I got 5 runs for the side. But that still gives Kashif Khan 2 deliveries to work with. He's bowled superbly. Oh, beautiful shot. Mr. Rizwan, take your words back. That's a brilliant square cut for 4.
Proving me wrong. Ansar Hashir getting off with a boundary, getting off the mark with a boundary. Glorious shot. Played between the point and the gully region. A good shot from the blade of Ansar.
Well, is that Ansar Hashir or is that KL Rahul? That's just like the great man. Beautiful, just leaned back and skewed it behind point. I think you have to write an apology letter to Mr. Hashir.
I will certainly do that. Kashif Khan, 2 for 14. Bowled well with that delivery, going for a boundary.
Yeah, you can sense his frustration. 9 runs conceded on 1 ball. They've just made some critical errors in the last 2 overs here, Mumand. And that may have taken the game away from them. Oh, beautiful delivery. Well, he's been super impressive. A frustrating night for him. Concludes his spell for 2 for 14. It's 46 for 2 at the halfway stage. But I do feel now that the gap between runs required and balls remaining is just a bit too much for the Mumand bowlers to overcome. Usman Mushtaq. Oh, he's lofted it straight, but there is a long on in position. So they're still looking to play their shots here, Rizwan.
Well, that's exactly what they've got to do. They've got nothing to lose. They've got 8 wickets in hand, and it's a long tournament, and they can afford to do that. They're just checking the permutations and combinations up front with the different batters opening the innings for Fly Emirates, and why not? They can afford to do that.
Absolutely. Like you mentioned, 16 teams involved, 2 groups of 8. So there's plenty to play for in the round robin stage. And if you can just get that little net run rate boost by finishing the match early, makes sense. Another good looking push off the back foot. But the ring fielding from Mumand has been pretty sharp. And you can only imagine if they had maybe 85 runs to work with, this game could have been very different.
It would have been a different story altogether, and especially with the bowlers like Kashif and Saad Afridi, they could have definitely produced some wickets. They would have well be in the game.
Trying to pierce the gap and extra cover, good fielding. There's certainly an athletic side, and Still giving their all despite only having 67 runs to work with.
They fight till the last ball. This is what I can tell you for sure. They were playing well in the previous occasions. It's just that, they need to find the tuning right, probably polish a little bit, and then, after spending some time together, they'll be able to find that groove for sure.
Tidy over from Afridi so far. It seems like Usman Mushtaq has decided, right then, let's just nudge it around. Don't take any risks. No need to make silly errors. It's just 19 runs. Let's knock them off together. Only 3 runs off the 6th over. And that is where it will remain. 49 for 2. Bit of a risk with the shorter onside boundary. Pulled away, long chase, and well done. That's well done. I thought that was certainly going to land in the fence, but they're showing good desperation out there.
Good stuff from Usman Mushtaq. Just a single taken though. They could have converted that easily into a 2. But Hashir holds the strike. Simranjit, opportunity for him to come back and get his bowling figures right.
Beautifully flighted and let go, just creeping in within the tram lines. Yeah, that was very poor running. I think Usman thought this is a certain boundary, took it a bit casual. But look at the way they're putting their bodies on the line. Heaved away, but just in front of the square leg. Well, he started off well against the spinners, but like you mentioned, not quite his cup of tea.
Didn't quite time that on that occasion, Ansar Hashir. We did notice that quite a few times in the previous tournaments.
Can't quite find the gap on the onside just yet. So as long as they just keep it to singles, maybe a few dot balls here and there, this could be final over finish. Oh, nicely lofted over the fine leg, and it's gone for 6.
Beautiful, beautiful shot from Hashir, using all his muscular power and depositing that into the stands. Another half tracker, and this is what Ansar likes.
Well, that had a bit of Surya Kumar Yadav flavor to it. The way he elevated the ball over his right shoulder. Very nicely done by Hashir. And he is certainly going to have a word with my co-commentator after this game. Oh, yes. This time you're not going to get away with it, Simranjit. He hasn't been at his best.
Well, how often do you see that the players proving the commentators wrong?
Well, not for me. Maybe for you. Less than 10 required. Oh, this could be trouble. Long off. Just over him. And one bounce over the rope.
Another boundary and getting those required runs in single digits now. 7 overs gone. Let's have a look at that shot. Easy pickings for Ansar. And Fly Emirates are cruising at 63 for 2.
well as a unit. And the batting, there were a few worries, but not that serious. Wajahat Rasool getting a quick fire 20 odd, put them on their way. And they will certainly get to that target with some time to spare, I feel. But Mumand should not be discouraged. They've bowled really well. Maybe on another day, if they had won the toss and bowled first, they could have put on a much better show. But the batting certainly needs to improve. So Captain Irfan Yusufzai taking the responsibility, rightly so. It shows leadership that even when the game is done and dusted, I'll be the one who'll be in the firing line. So a positive start to the S10 for a sleeping giant. What a team it was. Fly Emirates back in its prime. A litany of stars. Almost half the UAE national team used to play for them. But good to see them on the comeback trail. Playing consistently in the domestic tournaments. And they're certainly showing a lot of quality tonight. Usman Mushtaq, of course, has represented the UAE. Captain of the side. And they have some very talented youngsters coming through as well. So power play taken. Good looking push. There is a long on and a deep square leg for Usman Mushtaq. So Hashir, he's played a decent cameo. 16 of 10. Got those well calculated boundaries at the right moment. And Fly Emirates now just one hit away from victory. And a pretty comfortable victory at that. Looking for the gap at extra. Oh, there could be a run out. Usman Mushtaq had come halfway down the track and then sent back. Lack of communication. And a lucky escape. On another day, that could have been a direct hit. That could have proved to be very costly. Perhaps not so tonight. Bouncer attempted but got the line wrong. And of course we have another game coming up in just about 1 hour and 10 minutes time, 10:30 p.m. local time. Well, take a look at that run out occasion. Oh goodness me, he should have thrown it to Irfan Yusufzai. Would have been a simple dismissal. Went for the direct hit instead. Oh, just landing in front of the extra cover. So as I was mentioning, there's another game coming up tonight. Z Game Strikers taking on Golden Sapero. That game will be at 10:30 p.m. local time. So do remain tuned in for that. Should be an exciting game. Z Games, young squad, a lot of young superstars. Squeezed away behind point, and that will be the game. So Hashir seals it with a boundary, and it's a handsome victory for Fly Emirates. They win by 8 wickets and plenty of time to spare. Happy faces in the Fly Emirates camp. And Mumand, well, just need to go back to the drawing board and really have a serious chat about their batting. Need to show a lot more application and a lot more discipline. The bowling, I felt, was not bad at all. That is the batting scorecard then. Wajahat Rasool with the quick fire 21. And then Hashir and Usman Mushtaq taking the team to the required target of 68 in plenty of time to spare. 14 extras. Well, that was a bit sloppy from Mumand and Co as well. They need to work on their bowling disciplines too. Well, in terms of the bowling, Kashif Khan was clearly the standout 2 for 14. The young leg spinner with an excellent spell gave them a bit of hope, but everybody else was slightly expensive, especially Mohammad Adil in his over, conceding 14 runs, and even Simranjeet Singh, the left-arm spinner, going at 13 runs per over. So the summary of match number 5 of the S10 then. It was Fly Emirates who won the toss and invited Mumand & Co to bat first, and they restricted them to a score of just 67. Noor Muslim Yar with a handy 26 off 21, but superb bowling from Shoaib Khan, Usman Mushtaq and Wajahat Rasool never really get them away. And Fly Emirates got the target in just 7.4 overs, led by that man Wajahat Rasool, 21 of 16, and Hashir playing a decent cameo as well. Kashif Khan picking up 2 wickets for Mumand, but Fly Emirates winning comfortably by 8 wickets. So that is all from the comm box for now. We head downstairs where my co-commentator Rizwan Rahman will be doing the post-match presentation.
Well, good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation of the 30th Bukhatir S10 League 2024 powered by FanCode. Firstly, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and all its administration involved behind the scene for putting up a wonderful show. We would like to thank our sponsors, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner FanCode, event partner TCM and support sponsor oursook.com. In match number 5 of the tournament, Fly Emirates has defeated Mumand Real Estate Company by 8 wickets. Commencing ahead, we will be moving on with the awards for the night. The award will be presented by Mr. Tehseen Javed, match referee. Our Sook player of the match goes to Shoaib from Fly Emirates for his 3 wickets for 5 runs in his allotted 2 overs. Shoaib, can you come forward please? A brilliant performance with the ball swinging in the air. He was absolutely phenomenal today for Fly Emirates. Shoaib, you were flying high tonight. What was the plan going into the match?
Actually, the plan is like stick to the bowling and stick to the line of length. And as I have swing for both ways, in swing and out swing, so that is my strength.
Getting that swing in the air, not an easy thing to do, but you've been doing that time and again. Do you practice that a lot, Shoaib?
Yeah, of course we are doing hard work for that, because if you are doing in swing in air and out swing in air on both new bowls or like old bowl reverse swing, so it needs a lot of hard work.
T20 format, T10 format, different formats altogether. How do you get used to the conditions?
Yeah, if for example, if like T10, so we will go according to the T10 bowling, because in this batsman is going to strike on your bowling, so we need to go for that plan.
Well done with your performance. We look forward for many more coming ahead.
Thank you.
Well, that was Shoaib, the player of the match for tonight. Don't go anywhere. We've got another match lined up where Z Game Strikers will be taking on Golden Sparrow.